Hey guys, we're in our test conference room down in our showroom at King Business Interiors, partner of iVideo. And this is the large conference room. It's about 15 foot by 30 foot. It's got one glass wall. It's got an open, exposed ceiling deck that's about 15 foot. It's carpeted. It's got drywall everywhere else. So it's a pretty typical conference room. This one just happens to be pretty lively. So this is the audio from inside the room.
All right, well, welcome to our setup here at King Business Interiors. The technology that we're demonstrating today is the Biamp Modena Hub Plus and the Crestron UC soundbar. What we're seeing on the screen here is the default home screen of the Hub Plus, and you'll see you've got a couple of different things to notice here. One is this is your internal access IP address. So if you're on the same network as the Hub Plus, then you'll just punch that IP into your web browser and you'll be able to share content, you'll be able to see shared content, and if you download the drivers, you'll be able to access any peripherals that are connected to the Hub Plus. The Hub Plus also has an internal Wi-Fi mode, so if you're not connected to the network, you could connect directly to this unit with these little antennas. You punch in your password and then you can join up using that IP. You'll also notice we have a weather widget down here in the corner. This you can turn on or off in the settings. You can give the device a custom room name. In this case, we named it King Conference. You have a clock down there. You can also adjust the custom graphics that are behind the widgets and the instructions. And this code right here, this 4-digit code under the room name, is what allows you access to each room. So as you can see, Matt has shared his screen here wirelessly through the Modena. He did that by punching the IP into his web browser, and he also has the Modena app and drivers downloaded, so if he wanted to take control of this USB peripheral, he could do so wirelessly. This peripheral that we're using here is the Crestron UC soundbar. This connects via USB to the Modena, and then obviously to any user wirelessly. The soundbar has speakers built in. It has a microphone array built in, and it also has a 4K intelligent HUD camera built in. And that camera utilizes auto framing technology to appropriately frame the people in the room, no matter how many people there are or what their configuration is. It will auto sense where they are in the room and frame them appropriately. So we've got these two units that are really doing the legwork in this system. It's pretty simple setup, very, very easy to configure, and very, very functional as well for not a huge cost and not a very huge footprint. Thanks.
Yes, come on, shorty, let's go. Girl, I see you over there in the corner of the dance floor, and I know you're acting shy, looking at the corner of your eye. So I pick my heart up off the floor, move my feet closer to yours, catch my breath and I say, I'm the one you're looking for. So come on, dance a little dance, take my hand, darling, take a chance. You be my queen, I'll be your king, show you everything that you've been missing, shorty. So come on, dance a little dance, got me in a trance in just one glance. So don't wait no more, I'm more, I'm the one you're looking for, shorty. Girl, I see you over there hesitating, deliberating, you keep me waiting on a sign, looking at the corner of your eye. So I pick my feet up off the floor, move my hips closer to yours, catch my breath and I say, I'm the one you're looking for. So come on, dance a little dance, take my hand, darling, take a chance. You be my queen, I'll be your king, show you everything that you've been missing, shorty. So come on, dance a little dance, got me in a trance in just one glance. So don't wait no more, I'm more, I'm the one you're looking for, shorty. I'll be the one you're looking for, shorty. So come on the dance floor and baby, shorty.
All right, hello sir.
All right, so I take you can
yeah, looking good.
Excellent. Great. So what we're doing here is Matt has called me in a Teams meeting, and I am connected to that Teams meeting on my laptop. And from there, I'm connected to the peripherals in this room. This is our test conference room down here at King Business Interiors, and this is our alpha setup, our first setup of what's going to be a series of different conferencing setups. This one features the Biamp Modena Hub Plus and the Crestron UC soundbar. That's what you're seeing and hearing right now that's recording me on this Teams call. I'm connected to those things wirelessly. See, I don't have anything plugged into my laptop, and that's kind of what makes this setup so special, is its simplicity. What's happening is that we're using the modem to connect the UC soundbar via USB, and then that modem is on the network here at King Business. And so by me being on that same network, I'm able to connect to that UC soundbar wirelessly. Now, if I wasn't on the network, I could also connect to it via the modem's external Wi-Fi antennas, which are available on the Plus version.
Yeah, and Adam, that's a new thing that people haven't seen before. It's wireless USB. So just talk about that a little bit.
Sure, yeah, thanks, Matt. So what we're seeing now with these modem devices is that we can connect wirelessly through the network to USB peripherals. So whether it's this UC soundbar that has the built-in microphone array, the speakers, and the intelligent 4K camera, or if it's any USB peripherals of your choice, you'll be able to connect wirelessly via this modem device. And you can connect that, obviously, it's system agnostic, so you can connect to any platform of your choice that you open up on your computer. And you don't have anybody can walk into this room, connect up to it wirelessly, and there you go. So no more fidgeting with cables, no more having issues getting connected to the conference room setup. It's really that simple. You can do it wirelessly. Now, as you might be able to hear, this room is a little bit roomy. It's about 15 feet by 30 feet. There's a glass wall on this side. So this isn't an ideal acoustic room, but I think you can probably hear me pretty well through the UC soundbar's built-in microphones. What we're going to do next, for our next version of this conferencing setup, is we're going to put in some ceiling speakers. We're going to have some tabletop microphones that will improve the sound quality even more. One thing about this UC soundbar that's interesting is not only does it have the built-in speakers and the built-in microphone array, but it's got this intelligent Hudley IQ camera. So what that's going to do is it has a 4K sensor, and within that sensor it scans around, so if more people are in this room, it will actually frame up to whoever's in the room. So if I walk over here, the camera's going to know that the seating arrangement changed, and it's going to frame me up based on where I'm standing. So if you have one or two people in the conference room, it'll make sure it gets a nice tight shot of them. If you have more people in the conference room, it's going to make sure everybody's framed up. So that's a really cool feature of this soundbar. And again,